What's up, CEOs? Let's break down the North Carolina dealer license requirements step by step so that it is forever and for always broke, okay? If you're watching this right now, then you're watching a replay. This video is live in the Facebook group and then it is uploaded to YouTube. If you join the Facebook group, then you can get in on the live video. You can get the videos earlier. You can also get in on some Q&A. Even if my comments aren't working, I always go back and answer your questions in the comments and go back and forth with you to make sure you got what you need. Okay. So, I'm Shamel Leonard and I started the Auto Dealer Business School because I really wanted to help startup auto dealers to compete with bigger dealerships. Okay. And what I mean by compete with bigger dealerships is, have like consistent, business and profit and everything that big dealerships have to make them multi-million dealerships that small dealerships can have. Like, I'm really rooting for the underdog, and the industry is starting to make way for or make space for small neighborhood dealerships. Okay. So that is why I started the Auto Dealer Business School, to give small dealerships, startup dealerships, everything they need to start small, to grow big, and to compete with these bigger dealerships. What's up, Nathaniel? All right, so we have a couple of things going on at the Auto Dealer Business School. One, we have a dealer license crash course coming up. Now, in 5 days for this dealer license crash course, you will get your whole dealer license life together and start the application. So if you're thinking about becoming a licensed dealer, then join the dealer license crash course, because that's what we're going to talk about. What is it like to be a licensed dealer? What do you have to do? What do you need to have? How much money? How do you structure your day? What's your schedule? Et cetera, et cetera. All right. So join that. I'll put the link in the description. Also, we have drama-free licensing VIP. Now, that is for all my ballers out here who respect your time, or maybe you just don't have a whole lot of time, and also want to start out the right way. So, drama-free licensing VIP, what it does is it actually is your very first team member. You are working with our team to get your application done. So it's a done for you kind of thing. So we get everything you need together for your license application and submit it. And it does come in handy because there's always something going on. And hold on, I see some lights. There's always something going on. Okay, it's all good. There's always something going on, and you need a mentor to kind of help you to navigate it, like delays, changes in the process. I mean, we've had fingerprint things to change. We've had zoning stuff to change. We've had things changing, and with the help of a mentor, the dealer, the prospective dealer was able to adjust and not like freak out and, be all stressed out in the process. Okay. So it is a really great process and procedure that we have in the drama-free licensing VIP. So check that out. All right. So North Carolina, breaking down the dealer license requirements step by step. Okay, so this is also the order. If you are thinking about completing this process on your own, what I'm going to give you is also the best order to complete the requirements, and what the requirements are and how to get them done. Okay. So I want to start with North Carolina is one of the easy states to get licensed in. So I know I get a lot of people who are like, oh my gosh, this process is so difficult. What if I go to another state and they are in North Carolina? And I'm like, you actually are in one of the easiest states to get licensed. And let me tell you why. Because North Carolina's location requirement is minimal compared to other states. So in North Carolina, you only need to have an office to get started, to get licensed. Okay, so you don't need to have a big, huge lot, lots of display spaces or anything like that. You just need an office. All right. So if you're thinking about being licensed in North Carolina, this is what you do. This is how you do it. What's up, Jose? Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, because Facebook hasn't been giving me my comments, but I will get back to them. All right. So order. Pre-licensing class is first in North Carolina. All right. It is good for 12 months. So I think this is a good first step. Do your pre-licensing class. I will have in the description the preferred pre-licensing class links. for you to just click and register, take the class, and then you have it done. Okay, so that's your first step. I like the pre-licensing class being the first step because a lot of times they go over the criminal history in the pre-licensing class. So if you have ever been arrested, then you'll get all your criminal history questions answered there. All right. Then second, of course, is your criminal history, making sure that you have all of your disposition papers. So if you have ever been arrested, just making sure that you get those court certified disposition documents. All right. You need to have those for the process. All right. So get those and get those quickly because you're dealing with the state and sometimes the state will take a long time to get those to you. You don't want that to hold up your application process because once you have that location, money is leaving the bank. All right. So get that done first. All right. Then you want to get your budget together. You want to know exactly how much it's going to cost you. I will link to the fees in your state so that you'll know exactly how much the different fees are, but there are some variable fees. So you'll have like your bond and garage liability insurance. I won't know how much those are, but you can get a quote. So get your quotes, see how much they are, and then add up the costs and then see if you have enough money. Just as a shortcut, you need at least $10,000 to go through the licensing process and get your business up and running after you're approved. Okay, minimum $10,000. All right, CEOs in most states. If that changes when I'm talking about a state, I will let you know. But in North Carolina, because the location requirement is so minimal, $10,000 minimum is a good start for you. Okay. Then what you want to do is find your startup location. Like I said, you only need an office. You can find something for a couple of $100s a month just to get you started up. Now, I talk to a lot of people and they want to start how they want to finish. And I discourage you from that because the licensing process and getting up and going can take a little bit of time. No need to sink money into your location and you're not really using it, right? So you want a startup location that kind of has a flexible lease so that if you do need to move to a bigger location because your operations have grown, then you can with minimal punishment. All right. So if you need help, if you've never leased a office before, leased a building, want to know what it's like, you need help, that's what Drama Free Licensing VIP will help you with as well. We'll walk you through what the requirements are for leasing a space, how you do it, what to look out for, et cetera, et cetera. All right. So get your startup location is next. And then after you get your location, then you got to get all your location stuff. And what I mean by that is you got to get your sign. You have to take some pictures. You need to make sure you have a desk, at least 2 chairs, a locking file cabinet, as well as a phone. Okay. So you want to have a phone. You want to have it on the desk because if you're doing business, you got to have a phone. Okay. North Carolina doesn't specify having a landline. So, you don't necessarily have to have a desk phone, but you have to have some kind of phone. I recommend you have a business phone number, for your operations because people will call you and call you all hours of the night and text you all hours of the night for your cars. And you need to have another number to shut off business. Okay. So that's just my recommendation, but get everything you need for the office, the signs, take the pictures, because then after that in North Carolina, you have to do the Theft Bureau inspection report, your zoning letter. Okay. You have to have your place inspected and you have to make sure it's zoned correctly. Now you would already know it's zoned correctly because when you found the place, you made sure that you could sell used cars there. And if you didn't, then you made sure you had a mentor that would help you, right? CEOs to make sure you rented the right place, you leased the right place. Okay. But the zoning letter is just part of their formal application process so that they can have in writing everything that they need to know about that location so they can just go ahead and sign off and approve it. All right. So then after you have all that, then what you need to do is submit the application form. And then you need to submit a salesman's license. Yes, they still call it salesman's license. And then you need to submit your bond. And it's not an application, but it's a bond form to give them information about your bond. Okay. So then after you put all that together, then you're ready to send off your application. You add the application fee and send it off. All right. So any questions about that process, let me know in the comments. North Carolina does have a wholesale license available. So if you're thinking about doing wholesale, you can do it. Now, North Carolina, their wholesale license requirements are a lot like the retail license requirements. So in my opinion, just go retail, because with wholesale, you can't sell to your family and friends. So if your auntie, cousin, grandma want a car, you cannot sell that car to them because you're a wholesale dealer. But if you're a retail dealer, then you can. So just go retail so that you can maximize the money potential of your license. All right, CEOs. So any questions, let me know. If you can't think of any now, then come to the dealer license crash course, because we're going to be going through all this in detail so that you can get, it'll probably jog your thoughts and you'll think of some questions and you're like, yeah, you're going to get your whole application together. Okay. That's if this is for you. All right. So, yes, join the Drama-Free Licensing VIP. If you want to skip to the front of the line, you're like, I kind of got an idea of what dealer license life is like, or I just need a couple of questions answered. You can join Drama-Free Licensing VIP. You get some one-on-one attention, and we'll get you through the whole process and your application submitted without problems. All right, CEOs. So that is what I have for North Carolina. Licensing requirements. It is one of the easiest states. We need more dealers, more neighborhood, local dealers in North Carolina that are selling cars that benefit our community. Okay, so if you are in North Carolina, I'm looking for you. Come find me, because we have leads coming in every day of people who are looking to buy cars from a dealer they can trust, and they're in North Carolina. All right, so let me know if that's you, so I can connect you with your new potential customers and your new potential business. All right, CEOs, that is all I have today. As always, be blessed. It is time for action. Okay. If this is something you want to do, then decide either you're going to do it or you're not, and move in the direction that best suits you. All right. Because this can be a very great business for you. There are lots of people in the club, in the dealer club, that are making some life-changing income, like $47,000 a month. One member made $122,000 so far this year. Okay, so like that's some good money, and as soon as you get it like solidified, it can get bigger, it can grow, and it can be some generational wealth building money for you and your family. All right. There are all kinds of businesses you can get into, all kinds of businesses you can start, and they all require really the same thing: resources. If it's not money, then it's time. If it's not time, then it's money. All right. So there really is no shortcut. So if you feel in the pool to the auto industry, I think the auto industry is a great industry because our product is in demand, right? So if you're feeling a pull, then explore it. If you want to explore safely, the dealer license crash course is for you. And then if you are ready, if you more made up your mind, then check out Drama-Free Licensing VIP. All right, Hakeem, what's up? All right, CEOs, that is all I have. Be blessed, and I will see you next time. Bye.